We are at Germantown, Ohio. Today is, what's the date? June 27th? 8th? 27th. Saturday, June 27th. It is 12:19 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or daylight time, rather. And this is the BLM rally at Veterans Park in Germantown.
He came right up to we were setting up in there.
My dad and I, we actually got to the gazebo first. We were nice. We gave it to them though. And right there, that is the Veterans War Memorial. They were scoping that out earlier. We spoke to a major with the police department here in Germantown. We also spoke with a police officer from West Carrollton. He said there are 10 agencies here today. There are 94, 95 officers. For this specifically, there is a heavy police presence here. They have all the streets blocked off leading to this. The cops have a really good perimeter. Now over there, these are counter-protesters. And then up that way, past that police car, there's a church, and that's their operations center. The police right now, they have a lot of vehicles there, a lot of law enforcement.
Spots to see it, and I don't think you'd see it here. Do not think you'd see it here. A lot of these people are just posers, right? These are the NPC. They're brainwashed, white folk. There's a couple now. There's probably the 4 or 5, 6 people that are leading this. Those are the devoted ideologues, no doubt. But the rest, they're just shallow, white. Just shallow people that listen to mainstream media. That don't know any better.
Yeah.
Right there, you're looking for a flag. We got a flag
we got a flag right there.
We can do the Pledge of Allegiance right now, and then we'll get more people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're the one with the attitude.
We could do that. Yeah, we could. We could do that. No gathering too. Let me tell these folks.
That tells you how depraved the country is.
Yeah.
When if you go and say the Pledge of Allegiance, it infuriates.
Okay. This is one of those little
I guess I'll be on social media.
Yeah.
Told me last Saturday. Get you on social
They're gonna
media.
try to get you fired, man.
Here, you take my picture?
Yeah.
Here.
Make America great again. Keep it great.
I don't think I can get over the guys with a little bit of age on them being this stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, I
think they're queer.
They're doing it to get punani.
They get buffalo, man. They're queer. I told my dad, I said, all the old Antifa people are cross-dressers.
Like, honey, I went to a BLM rally and she let me do anal.
I got paused at the BLM rally.
What do you peg it at, 100?
Yeah, I know shit. Oh, look at that.
See their flag with the black power fist on it?
There you go, turn it up.
How's it going? Good, good to see you.
They got a bunch of bikers coming in here to chase them out.
What's up?
They got a bunch of bikers who want to come in here and chase them.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm getting a good shot set up for that.
Let's get together in close spot.
Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yeah, glad to see everybody here. Awesome. Thanks for your service. Thank you. We're glad you did.
Is that what they got a flag with the
Fucking black power shit. Yeah.
That's the Uhuru movement over there. Right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Solidarity.
Yeah, the real Uhuru.
Yeah. The white side.
Don't take our farms, please. But our farm had a BLM sign on it.
Well, that's what I told my dad. I said, you know, that was the first BLM state, right? You know, they overthrew Rhodesia. You want to say what's coming?
Yep.
Fucking
get
Maoist, fucking
yeah.
Chinese communist supporting rebels.
Black Hitler with a fucking mustache.
Mugabe.
May he agonize in hell.
Dude, this is a... This is almost deserves those rallies boring chant.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's some guy on a bike riding around with a rebel flag. Yeah, hell yeah.
Edgelord has arrived.
Fucking come here, man. Come
I want
on.
to go like right through the crowd.
Yeah.
Oh, we just looked at a bunch of bikers.
There was bikers down there. They come, they like start revving their engines. And
Hell
you
yeah.
can't hear.
Hell yeah.
So we had to get out of there. So as soon as they saw the action what we caused, right?
Yeah.
All right, and they're like, wow, dude, they got some clout, and they wanted to get in on it. But
Oh, the locals, you saying?
Yeah. The ones that were standing over by that car wash. And then a couple of them started getting on the word, and so we had to get out of there. We went down the other corner just not to be associated with them. I mean,
Now,
they're just a bunch of white trash.
There he is.
Fucking one more thing.
a challenger appears. He needs to come join us.
Oh yeah, he's gonna come right next to us. Right there.
Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Get the crowd in there with me in there again.
I like the idea of it, like the St. Andrew's Cross, right? That's what that is.
Yeah.
Look at the dude riding.
I know, that's what we're talking about. He's like rolling hard over there. God. He's like in full freaking Pepe mode.
He's like, I have something wrong.
I'm gonna edgelord you.
I got a rebel flag. It's got a smiley face in the middle, and it says, "If this offends you, it made my day." Oh, that would have been great to bring.
Damn. Look, they're
Are they gonna go over there and fuck with him?
Yeah, I'm about to say he's gonna get set upon.
they are heading over there.
Someone who's really dressed sexy. Look at this guy. Look at his outfit. Look what he's wearing.
The guy with the plaid shirt on?
He's got a siren on that camera. See it?
That's the guy that was on the porch.
Yeah.
Everybody having fun over there?
Hey, they're open carrying.
Okay.
They are.
What do we got?
I don't know if they might be on their side because there's a open carry group that's leftist. They're called John Brown Gun Club.
I see they got their long rifles out, don't they?
Yeah, I think we should get ours. Cops are filming this. That's a camera right there. Huh?
Camera right where?
On that tripod. With the bag over it.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah. The kid's got balls.
I'm gonna talk to David about these guys open carrying. Can't fucking see shit. Drone right up there.
Oh, you know.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Doing good, how are you?
Good, good. I love it, man. That was on your porch you had to flag that, didn't you?
Yeah, I still got one on the porch.
Yeah, we go by the shop.
Hopefully they'll try to tear it down, man. Fucking. Then it won't be peaceful anymore. Alright?
Right.
There's two of them that are open carrying AR-15, so I told him, I said, fuck it, let's go. We got our guns in the car, let's go fucking open carry.
And you guys part of the museum over there?
No.
I just don't understand the spot right there. You've got, you look at all the dates, they're all really old, and then there's a 2000.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know. We're from Springfield. We're from Springfield.
Oh, okay.
There they go, baby.
Yeah, they're going on their march. Hey. Hello? Oh, hey, can you hear me? Yeah, we're behind them. We're near the train station. My dad's near the gazebo, so. Alright, I'll see you, man. Alright. Coming up behind you.
Something with their life in America.
There you go.
Did you hear me say it?
What did you say?
I said, this America will never be a, I started screaming now because I got everyone riled up. I said, America will never be a socialist country. And then I turned to the crowd and said, this is the public schools in action. But that's everyone's riled up. Just throw this, I throw the spark out there.
anyone who's defending this country. I don't want Marxism to take over.
By law, we can express ourselves anywhere we want. Just like they can.
Exercising my
Just
First
like they
Amendment.
can. Just like they
My
can.
First Amendment right is
Just like they can. Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. I can say what I want, where I want. Guaranteed.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, I can. You know, I believe in their right to speak, okay? But I believe they need to understand what they're speaking about. You know? That's all. I think George Floyd died. I think George Floyd died wrong. I think it was wrong. What happened? It's tragic.
It's like a public comment.
Oh, I'm surprised they didn't steal that, man.
Yeah.
They'll probably come back for it.
There's no such thing as private property.
Yeah, not under communism.
Not in the revolution.
Not in Bernie's America.
They're taking back the privilege.
Redistribute the privilege.
Imagine if we got rid of the vast majority of public schools, and literally all that would happen is the state of Ohio, or any state, right, would write a check each year to the parents.
I think it should go back to charities, man. Have the
and the
churches and
fucking-
stuff make the schools.
Yeah, you know, see what I'm saying? Like, but like, you know, you would get a check from the state of Ohio, and you would take that check and you'd be able to spend it in any private school you'd want, or charter school, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there wouldn't be any like government-run school with the school board and teacher unions and that kind of stuff, right? All right, now they're just screaming like lunatics.
That's awesome.
Hey, when they get quiet and they do their kneeling, we should yell all lives matter.
Oh, yeah, we will. We will. This is what communism looks like.
Yeah.
The socialist revolution comes.
The Germantown Autonomous Zone.
We got to reinvent policing. It's got to be about a holistic approach. Wraparound services. Like, what does that mean? Well, I can't really tell you what it means.
Hey, head up to the middle. Yeah, middle of the street.
I feel bad for this.
Gentlemen, at Main Street is
What's the fee? I don't like being behind these guys on a rear. My 6, I can't. I don't like my 6.
Yeah, I don't either, man. We're gonna let these guys pass.
Larry's calling. He's like, dude, I probably gotta go. He's like, I got one. Why do they smell?
What's that guy's shirt say?
Yeah, sorry.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I like it.
All right, how are you?
Good, thanks.
People who do ignorant things in the name of Black Lives Matter, or the people who do it peacefully for Black Lives Matter. So I think we all need to together try to do things on an individual basis.
Look, sir, I'm a veteran also, and I agree with some things that you're saying.
Yeah.
But here's the issue. If they can say Black Lives Matter, and and Black Lives do matter, but on the contrary, all lives matter. So why would they be offended if we say
Black lives are on fire right now.
White lives are too. Everyone's on fire. This whole country's fucked right now. It's not just black people.
Okay, I understand that, but look,
And they've made it look bad. That's a fact.
And so you're for the destruction of the nuclear family because that's what BLM wants. You read their mission statement. They're very upfront about that.
Yes. But listen, as a constitutionalist, okay, it is not my job to tell somebody how to live.
Yeah, but you can because of the First Amendment.
I can. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm not saying you shouldn't.
no, you did. You said you would be offended.
Yeah, I would be offended, but I'm not going to turn around and say, I'm just trying
But
to...
look at what's happening across the country, though. When they say they're peaceful, majority of them are not peaceful. There's always something going on that's non-peaceful, so that's why we have to have the opposition to make sure that they are peaceful.
Just like nobody wants to believe the fake news about your current president, you can't believe everything that media or social media says. Because there were people...
I don't have social media. I'm not even watching TV news.
One at a time, guys.
I did not interrupt. I did not interrupt. So when you say that all of them have had some issues, there have been people who go in, paid, some just have a hidden agenda to go and cause problems within those peaceful protests. So when we were walking through here at first, as silent as we could be, we were spewing out hate. The Confederate flag, everybody knows what that stands for. I'm not out here with a flag, I'm out here with my black African-American body, just with a sign that says mothers praying against violence, and with Bible scriptures. Okay. And I have a man telling me that we abort more babies than anybody in the freaking country. How? No.
Yeah, that's
true. That's true.
Until you recognize that Black Lives Matter is a lie.
Because it's documented. A lot of things go undocumented.
You also have to understand the socioeconomics of why, and I'm sorry if this offends you, but a lot of African Americans may go to clinics like Planned Parenthood because they may live in lower class areas and may not have other options.
No, the nuclear family doesn't exist.
And I'm not offended.
Okay,
70% are born out of wedlock.
There's third world countries with no abortion.
Because in a lot of lower class areas, and I'm telling you from personal experience, my wife working in social services, from working in ERs in the inner city, okay? There's a lot more in depth to this than we realize, than what the news tells us. All in all, the reason I came over here, what I'm asking everybody, the anger that we're feeling on both sides, okay?
no anger. I feel no anger.
Or frustration.
I feel none of that.
Or
I'm
frustration.
here to observe.
We're
I respect
never-
your right to peacefully.
Right.
I'm just here to watch.
I just want to get this message. We're never going to change minds by getting angry at each other. Okay, I served in Iraq. We bombed the hell out of them. It doesn't change ideals.
We're never going to change.
It changes, hold on, it changes governments.
When you want to make white people feel like they're inferior,
Well,
you're never going to change. So a lot of
yes.
the Black Lives
But
Matter,
for over 400
that's
years, that's how black people
Listen.
have been treated.
For over 400 years, Irish people were slaves by the Vikings. We're not fucked over.
Listen, listen,
Yeah, I want my Swedish reparations.
listen to me.
Treated differently.
Let me finish what I'm going to say. And then you guys can say, the only way to change ideals, the only way to change beliefs is to sit down calmly with peace and grace. There's no way you're ever going to change somebody's mind by yelling at them, by getting irritated and frustrated and angry. Whether there's hatred in your heart or not, you're never going to change beliefs and ideals. I can tell you from personal experience, in my time in the Middle East, you can change governments and laws. Look at the American Revolution. Look at our changing governments in foreign countries. But you're not changing ideals.
If we need to sit down and talk, then what's up with all this internet censorship? We can't even have profiles on social media at all
You got people out
to have talk.
that's prime directive. They don't want it. They want violence, and they're going to do it whatever means they can do it.
Because social media, I believe social media is one of the worst things that ever happened.
I do too.
We need to
But we
sit
can't
down
have a
and talk
conversation.
face to face, because social media erases filters.
Yeah, and you can't read people's body language. You
If you want to
can't.
sit down, if you two want to sit down,
Yeah, I'll sit down. I'm
the best
fine.
way to do it is to calmly do it. We're never going to change and come together until we find grace. Because
Grace of God.
not going to happen.
Can I
As long as
interject
these
real
riots are
quick?
going on in the cities and violence is going on, nobody can have any rest. So why
As
aren't
Martin
the,
Luther
why aren't the
King
black
said,
leaders and
riots
liberals?
are
Now let me
the
say
voices
something.
of
I'll let you
people that
talk.
aren't being heard.
I'll let you talk. Why aren't the black leaders across this country and why aren't the liberals across this country standing up and putting a stop to this violence? As long as there's violence going on, then we have to assume that there's a good potential or a good possibility that some violence is going to go on. So until the violence is stopped, then everybody's going to be on edge.
Okay,
So
okay.
that's what we need.
I want to ask, do you
The
believe...
violent, I'm 65 years old. We erupted into major violence in '68. I cried when Martin Luther King was shot. It was devastating to me personally as a teenager. So it's gone on all my entire life. This issue has never been resolved. We got civil rights acts. Thank God we got civil rights acts. Please let me finish. There were improvements. We got Voting Rights Act, we got Civil Rights Act, we got Housing Discrimination Act, but then they started redlining and all these other things to circumvent that. This is not about us being devalued. This is about saying 400 years of history needs to be acknowledged. We will never heal until we acknowledge that pain. It's not my pain. I can't begin to understand the fear and the anger of people who endured this. I work with African American women that I think are probably gun carriers with a concealed carry weapon. I am a Moms Demand Action member. I want to end gun violence, but I will not tell them not to carry a gun because of their pain and their history.
So acknowledge it how? I'm going to end this on one more thing. If I can treat, I was a combat medic in the Army. If I can put aside my frustrations and my anger to treat, and I have, an insurgent or an enemy fighter, which I have, that's what it's going to take. Putting aside our personal desires to talk and to fix all the issues, but the primary ones, that's what we're going to have to put aside those things. If I can do that, if I can get home and after seeing my buddies die at the hands of a certain people and not hate that people, if I'm willing to save the life of somebody that just killed my fellow American, We can talk to fellow Americans.
Hell yes.
So let's do that. Let's stop arguing and fighting and getting angry.
Who's not willing to have this conversation?
A lot of people.
A lot of people.
And it's not that they're doing it, some do it on purpose. Some don't realize it because they put up walls.
So can I say, maybe this may be a reason why, like, so we're standing here having a conversation, right? So we leave, we go home about our day. Tomorrow we're labeled a racist just for being here talking about it.
Nazi.
Do you get what I'm saying?
No.
That happens all the time. You don't know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Does that not happen? Does that not happen?
All the time.
I disagree with that because you're willing to have the conversation.
I don't think anyone here.
You're willing to.
But social media will take it and they will dog us
And you
until
know
we're
what?
fired from our
No.
jobs.
But when
You
you hold
already
me
said that.
accountable for
Social
somebody
media.
else.
Ignore social media. That's a problem.
Exactly.
That's why we're here, man. Because this isn't social media, this is real
I
life.
can't cross that line with you.
How many people are familiar with Bethel? Bethel?
Yeah, Bethel.
I live right in Bethel. And Sunday, the first time we had peaceful protests come in, 2 of my nieces were in the protest, so I went down there to make sure that no rioting happened and everybody was safe. Turns out, all the ugly racism that was going on, and I won't say the names, it's not fair, because I don't know exactly who the MCs were, the motorcycle clubs, but they reared their ugly racist heads. And before you knew it, Columbus, Dayton, other surrounding cities and states were disbanding their protest to come down and teach Bethel a lesson as the most racist town in America. They were going to teach us a lesson. I went up there Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We had nothing but peaceful protests because we didn't have that outside help that came in. It gave us that label. So, yeah, media is strong and says a lot, but it also helps too. I mean, we had the worst case ever of racism happen in our town, and media helped show that we weren't. And that's the way this needs to be. And for people to come up here with hatred and just be blinded and just spew out things that they don't really even understand.
What's been spewed out? What's been spewed out?
Here's what's been spewed out.
Can whites be the victim of
You guys think
racism?
good? I'm only saying.
Yeah.
He's talking to
I'm just asking.
I'm just talking about racist people that just don't have any idea.
Do you mean racist people or white people?
I understand.
And that's the comments.
Yeah, I would do, I mean,
That's like
seriously, can white people be victims of racism? That's what I want to know.
Say again?
Can white people be victims of racism?
Why are people racist?
No, can white, I have a sinus infection. Can white people be the victims of racism?
Absolutely, anybody.
Okay,
can.
all right. All right, I just wanted to.
Racism is a systemic oppression. Sorry, people, but us white folk have not been oppressed in this country.
That's bullshit.
Can I say
That is
something?
bullshit.
Oh,
Can I say something?
that's a historian. Okay, first go ahead. You have not spoken. Go ahead.
I'm sitting here, I'm calm,
Yes.
okay?
Wasn't all black people that burned down Minneapolis?
Can I say something, please?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm being calm, okay?
Riots are the voices of those that.
I have my beliefs. George Floyd, tragedy, greed,
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
a lot of black lives lost because of tragedies. Agreed. Is there a lot of white on black cop shootings? Agreed. What about the black on black violence? Can you agree?
Everybody brings that up. We know.
Listen to me, please.
We know that there's an issue.
Finish. Let him talk. You guys keep talking. Let him.
You don't need to talk to me. I'm
Let him
We're
talk.
talking about sitting down at the
Listen
table,
to all
right?
you.
I'm not
Let them
talking to
talk.
you.
I ain't talking to you.
We're talking about sitting down at the table, right? We're talking about sitting down and having conversations, which I would love to do. I would love to have conversations. But before we can get there, before we can get to that point, because I'm telling you, our country, I did 21 years in the Army, and I did not do that to watch my country fall apart. Okay, it hurts my soul.
Yes.
That's why I'm saying we got it.
It's bringing me to tears because I love my country. I would have given, my friends gave their lives for this country. Both sides have to admit we're wrong. Both sides. Okay? There's white on black violence. There's black on white violence. There's black on black violence. There's white on white violence. But until we come out and admit it in the open, and it needs to be said. Yes, there's black on black violence and it's wrong. There's white on black violence, it's wrong. It's all wrong. Until we are willing to have that conversation, nothing's going to change. I want it to change because by God, I did not do what I did to have my country fall apart.
Amen.
What's the key word he said there? Conversation.
Right.
And
But we,
And
both
no way we
sides,
shouldn't have conversations.
both sides have to
Social
admit
media.
it. We have to sit down and say, look, white on black's wrong. The other side needs to say black on white's violence is wrong. White on white's wrong. Black. If it's all wrong, if we can't get to that, but see, we can't get to that point because nobody wants to sit down and say 22 deaths in Chicago by black on black violence is wrong. The media doesn't want to bring it up.
And nobody's even mentioned about what they're trying to do to the police.
Yeah.
It needs to
I would
change.
love to.
Because we know it's an issue. But we also have to acknowledge that when somebody has a uniform on, you and I are paying your tax dollars to serve people.
Right.
It has to go across the line for black, white, Asian, whoever.
I agree, but these guys aren't. They haven't done anything wrong, right?
We're not exactly.
Okay.
And you can, I don't know if any of them are, I'm not,
So it's individuals.
I'm not sure if any of those are up here that I thank the longest one.
Right.
Because they did protect. So nothing like Bethel happened, and I'm happy you
Exactly.
brought that up. Because those were mostly Caucasian young men and women that were brutally beaten. When I saw that, I said, this is America?
Right.
Is this what we've
It's
come
not
to?
what we want.
This is not what we are dealing with.
Like that's right here.
But until we have that conversation, agreed, nothing would change. But we have to have the individual changes in homes. I talked to 3 young men, 2 African American, 1 Caucasian, all buddies. He said that he went to go live with his father at 18, the senior year of high school.
Mhm.
And the first thing that, when he laid down the rules, no ends in his home.
Mm.
That's a conversation in the home.
See, that's not right.
So when is that going to change? Because if hatred is taught,
It is taught.
you
You're
were
right.
not born seeing color.
Right.
I was not born seeing
Right.
color. My best friend, God rest her soul, was my sister. And she was Caucasian.
Yeah.
And I miss her to life.
Yep.
We didn't share the same blood, but she's my
But yeah.
sister. But we had those conversations because we had to. She had interracial children.
See,
So
and
they had to have that conversation.
if we can sit here and have it,
Exactly.
then why can't they do it on a bigger scale?
So, but who just said that social media?
Right.
It started
Let me
from
say
here.
something about the
Right.
bigger
I
scale
mean,
real quick.
But
That's
we
what I
have to
mean.
have that conversation.
There's a bigger scale, like you said, there's people that's the higher echelon, whatever you want to call it, up there with all the money, just like Trump, President Trump, and I'm not going to go into politics, but he had done a lot for the black community. I mean,
She don't want
to hear it. No, she don't want to hear that. Yeah.
One issue at a time.
Okay, let me just finish. I'll just say, I don't think there was any racial issues going on in that area, but there's people at the top that are supporting all this. And where do you think the money comes from for all these riders, for all these bricks to be brought in, for all these organizers? You don't organize like this without money coming from the top.
Oh, you want, yeah.
It just doesn't happen. And these big organizations are sponsored by people at the top that want to provide this kind of, they want racism at the front.
I'm gonna beat my ass because I wear a MAGA hat.
Yep.
Huh? That's freedom, isn't it?
Yeah.
They need to survive with constantly turning to crime and over-police ghettos. They can be arrested, put into prison, they come out of prison a felon, they lose their human right to vote, to carry a gun, they lose educational opportunities, they lose housing opportunities, they lose the ability to get a job, which makes them more likely to have to engage in crime. The whole time they're being surveilled and monitored by the parole board and police officers, so that when they do commit a crime, they will be more likely to go to prison. This is what's happening right now, is the entire system is so that black people in the ghettos are taken into prisons, they become felons, are put back in the ghetto, where they will be made to commit crimes so that it continues circling and slavery can continue existing in our world right now, 2020, 155 years after the Civil War ended. Now, what you need to do is verify this. Go home, read more, think about this. Because the only solution is if we actually start doing something. We need to admit our white privilege. We can't deny or defend it any longer. We need to educate ourselves about the reality of the situation and learn more. It is only through knowledge and understanding that we'll be able to know what to do. We have to have ugly, uncomfortable conversations with our family members and friends who are racist. We have to protest. We have to petition. And we have to call for the defunding of the police. Because as long as they serve as an institution which continues slavery, they are the problem. They must be defunded, and they must be abolished, and another group of people must come in. Social workers, mental health experts, EMS. There's so many other people that can do what the police do, but the only reason they're there is to continue slavery. That's it. It's really that simple. So we have to start calling for real change. We have to start pushing for this. We have to call for a new amendment to the Constitution that ends the slavery exception clause of the 13th Amendment. We have to keep moving, keep talking, keep acting. We have to talk to our elected representatives and tell them that this is wrong. Literally, if we see a police engaging in brutality against a black person, we have to get in the middle of it. Even if that means we will be brutalized or arrested. Even if that means we have to use force to prevent that from happening. We've seen John Crawford, we've seen Ahmaud Arbery, we've seen George Floyd, we've seen Breonna Taylor. The names can go on and on. We know what happens when we do nothing. We know what happens when all we do is sit there as a bystander. We can't do that anymore. We have to do something. That's all I got for you today. I hope it was good, and I hope it's
So our next speaker is Tasha Bigwood. She grew up in this community, I believe, right? So I'm sure the name sounds familiar to some of you, but she just wants to talk, have her own speech. Please listen. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Tasha. I'm a single mom at first time, you know. I didn't even plan on speaking today until I just kept seeing comments about the protest on Facebook and people saying, like, we don't even have problems with that in Germantown. And, like, I've lived here my whole life and I've never seen anything like that. And so I was like, okay, I guess that's just the comments concerning the protest were kind of disgusting. I don't know how else to say it. I wrote down a few, but I kind of like mixed them a little bit to leave out information. The first one is the people protesting and rioting are racist and they're spreading hate and evil. I've never been racist and I'm afraid to be around African American people right now and avoid it at all costs.
Not racist, but...
The second one was, I've lived here for many years, my children grew up here, I've never seen any type of racism ever displayed. I think with all the rioting that's gone on, the people don't want it brought here. This is a quiet community with caring people. Personally, I'm not aware of the issues in our town, and I also don't want to see them stirred up either. If there's no issues, how would they be stirred up? Magic! And the last one was, racism is what the individual makes it. Get out of the slums and the projects. Stop doing drugs, stop being criminals, get married, and hold jobs.
Stop being poor. Wow, I wish I had thought of that.
I mean, like I said, I grew up here. I didn't know this was the slums. I didn't know it only happened in those areas. happening here, and you might really think it's not happening here. But I mean, it's a mostly white neighborhood, right? So if you're at the store and there's not a black person in the store at the time, you think somebody's gonna come up and be like, you know what I hate? Black people. No. That's not a thing. I don't walk up to someone and be like, you know what I hate? Spiders. No, but I don't like spiders. I don't understand. But as a black person that grew up in the schools, I mean, I can tell you it's there. I got in trouble one time for getting angry at somebody because she yelled the N-word at me in the hallway for stopping to help somebody pick up their books when they dropped them. And I came up and asked her what she said, and the teacher told me to go back to class and not to take everything so personal. So I mean, it's seen just because you ignore it and you look the other way. And I'm not here to be like everybody in the town's racist. No, I know a lot of good people. I don't know. I have a lot of family in this town that's white, and oh, that's another point. People say that I'm biased for speaking because I am black, so I'm going to come in and say everything about, I think white people are horrible. I don't know. My family's white. I was adopted by Janet and Don McRoy. I don't know. Some of you might know them.
Yes. Yes.
So to say I'm biased, I don't know. I know I've seen a lot of sides that people wouldn't have seen just as a white person in the neighborhood, and I've seen a lot of sides that people wouldn't have seen in a black family in the neighborhood. And I want my son to go to this school and grow up in this neighborhood, but I also wish people could just kind of stop and see some of the things you say you don't even think is a racial thing, but I get a lot of like, oh no, I don't hate you, I hate the other types of black people, or like, oh, you know, I love when your hair's straight, I don't like when you wear natural, or like you're not even, I get called an Oreo, or there's a lot of
your speaking skills. They compliment your speaking skills. No. Just hear that one a lot. Oh, she speaks so nice.
Oh, yeah. You don't even speak black. Okay.
I thought I spoke English.
This place is a very holy place. There's a lot of love here, but I just felt the need to kind of stand up and say, like, more people need to stop ignoring the problem, and just because you don't see it happening doesn't mean it's not happening. And I mean, if you see it happening in a store or at school, don't just look the other way. I don't know what else to say. That's all I got.
Thank you.
So these are my two speakers. As somebody that lives in Valley View and hasn't lived here her entire life, I've only been here since freshman year. It was very difficult for me, but as you know, it's June. It's Pride Month as well as, you know, we're fighting for equal rights for everybody, not just, you know, black people, Hispanic people, people of color. We're fighting for everybody, and we're here to make a difference. I hope after this you go and research. That's what I want this to be. I don't want this to be, you know, just a march and then everybody go like, oh, I did something. Time to go home. Time to go sleep. No, I want you to research more into it. I want you to see that, you know, there's another side, and I know over there, they're not open to discussion like we are. I am open to see the other side. I've had people tell me, you know, I'm racist towards men because of apparently what, you know, Black Lives Matter leader stands for, which is an opinion unrelated to my own. I am valid to my own opinion. I'm valid to...
There's no opinion to right or wrong. We're right, they're wrong. It's what it comes down to. We've always been on the right side.
An opinion is I don't like coffee, not the people deserve less rights than me.
Your life matters less than mine.
Yeah,
It's not white
I don't
versus
care
black,
where
it
you're
needs to
from.
be everybody versus racist.
Yes.
That's what this needs to be.
And I mean, as me being a young person, being 17, in my senior year of high school, I've gotten a lot of backlash for my age, for I'm not old enough to have my own opinion. If I'm not old enough to vote, why am I old enough to organize a protest?
You're old and we heard that too.
You give us hope. You give us hope.
Thank you.
Yes.
Look at all these faces. Look at all these people coming out here to say racism is bad.
Yes.
As far as you being young, it's his future. We're just living.
You did this. It doesn't matter how young you are.
Even since I was little, I've always wanted to change the world. I grew up in a very hard life. For a 17-year-old, I've gone through a lot of things that, a 17-year-old should not go through. I've had people say, like, you don't know, you haven't lived life, you don't know anything. I'm 17. My dad has welcomed me to share this story, and I've shared it to many people who also struggle with drugs. My dad was a drug addict. He's been in and out of jail. He, he's overdosed multiple times. I've had people say to me, well, your dad should have died and whatever. I've had people say, he should have only came back, once, and then after that he's a lost cause. I'm proud to say my dad is off the drugs right now. I'm proud to say right now until he, gets a stable job and everything, but I'm proud of him. I'm proud of what he's come, and I'm proud of, even though he has a different opinion than me in this matter, he's here and supporting me for this. I've had people that are against the Black Lives Matter movement, who are against what I stand for, but I just had half my family who are against me text me and wish me luck today, telling me that they hope something comes out of this, and I hope it does, because I hope you go home and educate yourself more on the matter.
You want us to vote?
Yes, please vote. I'm not old enough to vote, but please, if you are, please vote. Huh? Am I speaking for a minute? Yes. Yes, you can. Go for it.
If she says anything, I'll ask.
So some of you know me, some of you may not. My child's from Ethiopia and he's black. I raised my 2 white children here. I thought it's a calm, peaceful community, and for the most part it is. My eyes were open when I held him and someone asked me if he was a crack baby. Was he a crack baby? No, he was a little boy that didn't have a home. He lived in Ethiopia and he needed a family. So I thought, well, I'm just going to lay back and try to take the better road, the stronger. So last week, he was invited to a birthday party where these kids are awesome kids, and I know a lot of the parents in the community. I was texting, I'm not going to give out names, I'm not going to start anything. But I was texting and the drunk dad took the phone and said black bitch about my child. So now I'm on my defensive and I'm trying, as I have been since before his adoption, to educate myself, to protect Tasha, to protect Aaron, to protect skin. It's over skin, really. My God, he gave me this amazing child to raise. And the other day, someone who loves me and I love them said you should think about moving. No, I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna stand up. We've been married for 26 years. We have grown kids. We're gonna raise him to the best of our ability. And I told him, I said, every teacher and every coach in sports that coaches you, he's 10 years old, almost 11. I said, say you're a leader. You're being called. You're gonna have to stand, and you're gonna have to stand fast and stand hard. Did I tell him, why can't I go to the birthday party? Because the drunk dad, and I didn't tell him the terminology of the slang, the drunk dad didn't want you at the birthday party, sweetheart. But I want him to be confident in who he is. And I said, I never want your heart to go to a place where you think that Dad and I and tons of other people in this community don't have your back. I said, because we love you like you were brought here for us to raise and protect, and he wasn't going to have it well over there. Like, crazy things were going to happen in his little life, and he was 9 months old when we brought him. So this is starting to happen to us, you know, as it's happened to Tasha. And people don't have a right at all. And I just wanted you guys to know it is alive and well. I talked to someone this morning. He's not black. He's from, like, has a mixed nationality. And he said, you're going to have to get thicker skin, because I had to struggle through school and had people like sports figure kid, great student kid, good-looking kid, friend of so many. He had to face it. So it's not always black, but that's a lot of it. We need to apologize. We need to say, I'm so sorry that happened, and create a dialogue with these people so that they can heal. So important. So I just wanted y'all to know it's alive and well.
Alright, well, I want to thank you all for coming out. Seriously, this is much better than I planned it was going to be. I was planning, you know, maybe 30 people. Yeah, of course. Yeah, we really have until 2:33 and it's 2 o'clock, so.
3:30, say let's testify. Alright, my name is Seth Murray. I'm talking because you might hear in a lot of Facebook comments, you people aren't welcome here. Well, let me tell you. I lived here from birth at the age of 14. I moved back about 6 years ago. My parents were married 50 years ago in a church right across the street. All 4 of my grandparents were buried up in the cemetery. Ladies Park when I was a kid. I had my graduation party on East Coast. Don't let these people fool you. This is my town too.
We're going to change it.
Alright, I'm here to say, all of you around town, you're on the right side of history. You're welcome. Now, I am white, so I can't testify to having racism directed at me. But I've told you it's my privilege. That's what I'm trying to do. I have had racism around me, obviously. Because they think, you know, you're a white guy, you're in on it. You know. That started in school. I love my school. I had wonderful teachers. And most of my friends in my class know right and wrong. Some of them are here today. I can give you like an example, like when in 7th grade, we were in the literature class, we were sitting reading MLK's I Have a Dream speech. I don't know what anybody could possibly have wrong with the I Have a Dream speech. All my classmates were over the mock. The comments on Facebook really were disgusting. And I just want everybody to know that does not represent this town. The Confederate flags absolutely do not represent this town. This town produced many soldiers fighting against slavery. Most of them are all buried up here at the cemetery. I hear them talking to me, and they're ashamed of the guys walking around this town waving those flags. You were a runaway slave, you could probably seek refuge before the Civil War in Germantown. It has not always been a cesspool of racists. It's just unfortunately a lot of racists have lived here because it's mostly white and they feel safe here. Well, you can live in an all-white town and you still know right from wrong. You still love your neighbors. So I just wanted everyone to know, Tasha to know, and everybody to know, we're not all like that. Don't let these Facebook comments fool you. That's why we're all out here today. That's why I'm out here today. And this isn't some kind of radical left-wing idea. This goes all the way back to, these guys married. I know what the Civil War was all about. Is the law apply equally to everybody, or just what you do? So we settled that. They lost, we won. 155 years later, we still have to drive up the cone because it is 100%. So that's why I'm here.
I just don't want to. Go again. And see
Thanks,
this
Zach.
one.
All right. So,
I mean, they kept this in the this is what
water.
Yeah. Well, you went. I missed it.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I'm Kat. I've never talked to this many people before. So, like the first guy was saying, if you go on Netflix right now, there is something on there called 13.
Yep.
And it is about what he was talking about, how the prison systems are made for systemic racism. And if you go home and watch that, I promise that some of you will learn something. And that's all I wanted to say about that long words.
Yeah.
I'll keep this short. Hello. Shorter than I am tall. Hello. My name is Felix. I am a medic here. I'm not from this town. I don't know any of you. None of you know me. The reason I say this is because those people over there were all across Facebook in different biker groups, different political groups, and different just protest groups, counter-protest groups, calling in people to protect their small town from a league of rioters, Antifa, and people who are going to destroy their personal property. From what I understand today, nobody has broken anything, and I want to thank you all for that. All their fear-mongering, all their hate, all their desire to not like us and what we have to say is proven wrong because we did not break anything. You all are awesome. Thank you.
The only police action I saw today was a fool on a bicycle with the Confederate flag being yanked out of the way of this.
I saw that too.
The only police action I saw.
I have some things to address. Hi, my name is Zoe Zarn. Hello. A lot of you don't know me. We've only lived here for about 7 years.
Outsider.
Outsider. On top of that, I have social anxiety and I don't care for people or crowds. I keep my Facebook private because that's my goddamn right. Okay? I keep my Facebook private to protect my children. I keep less than 200 people on there because I'm very open about the problems that I have in my life with the people who are on there. But I just wanted to take a minute and stand up and say who I am and who you thought I was and how you thought I was afraid to show my face. Here I am in front of all of you. I will never stop standing up for what is right. I will never not stand up for a 17-year-old girl's right to stand up for what she thinks is right.
That's right.
I don't care if she was out here preaching Westboro Baptist craziness, okay? She has the right to say it. Now, her high school friends have the right to show up with tubas and drown her out. That's fine. But no one in this town wants violence. No one in this town wants riots. What we want is for the people in this town to recognize that some of you are racist. Some of you need to work on yourselves so that all men are created equal actually equally applies. Amen. That's all I've got to say.
I'm gonna wait till they leave. I don't know.
All right, so I really think that concludes it, unless anybody has last-minute words.
Black lives matter.
Exactly. Thank you. All Black lives matter, really. It doesn't matter if you're trans, gay, bi, straight. No matter. All life's equal, and I know that's not what this is. All life's equal. I'm not used to talking in front of like that. You're great. That's what I want. I've had people tell me, you know, they said, you know, if no lives matter until Black Lives Matter, which is not the saying at all. The saying was until Black Lives or all lives matter don't apply.
All lives can't matter
until they all matter.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I posted that and I told them and they said, you're idiotic. about it. You're ignorant. I've been called ignorant so much in the past few weeks, I've laughed. None of this has hurt me personally. I realize people are entitled to their own opinion. I realize they're welcome to believe whatever they want. That is a cute bird. But you just have to stand up for what you believe in, whether people think it's right or wrong. And in this case, I think we're all right, but that's my opinion. So I think that concludes everything. Please be safe on your way home. I want to say a special thanks to all of the officers that came. To make sure everything was safe and everything was peaceful, not for just us, but these counter-protesters. I don't care if they protest against us, that's their issue. I'm glad they haven't caused any problems between us. So thank you. Please have a safe drive home. Thank you. You too. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. She did do such a good job. I should bring my
Yeah, eventually.
What's up?
Those guys are with Black Lives Matter.
What, the guys with guns?
Are they?
Not technically, but yeah. So what they are, they're like controlled opposition. So they're posing to be like on our side. You know, they say, no, the Constitution is better, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, right.
But what they're doing is just taking their way, just taking the BLM talking points and our protesters. And what they were doing over there was to keep us distracted from this shit. It's like when if I'm around BLM or like hippies or some shit, I'll say, yeah, I'm Green Party or whatever it's called. But I'm not, But I understand their thinking, so I'm trying to weasel my way in there with them and get them to flip their mind. Yeah, I know.
Had to save the enemy.
Yeah.
You feel fucking bored.
I've never heard someone talk so much about being a fucking veteran before.
Yeah.
You probably don't even hear that much talk in your fucking group.
No.
Every other word was veteran, veteran.
People said, oh, you fight. Wasn't you fight Iraq?
Yeah, you fight for the Iraqi army?
Yeah. He was probably the
fucking traitor.
I don't mind people saying something, but let me say something too.
Yeah, you can't do that.
That's what I say matters too. That's what I try to tell that fucking Billy. There's old Mason.
Yeah. If I ran, I'd fucking retire.
He's got his gloves on and everything. Beats the band. There they go, riding on.
Yeah, right up and down the hill.
Yeah. What's wrong?
Fuck BLM.